man, I've been excited for 2K24 ever since Crossplay was announced and a few other things, but now I'm starting to get scared. 2K tweeted out Mischief X Lil Durk X 2K24. You see he's got yellow boots and a yellow ATV, so those boots will be in 2K24 unless Ronnie 2K pulls a Yeezy in 2K17. You guys know what I'm talking about if you were there. Ronnie also tweeted out up to some mischief with this GOAT Lil Durk. Yellow boots, yellow ATV, red boots, red ATV, and now I'm starting to get scared because you guys know that it is one of my #1 complaints on 2K23. We have like 18 fast travel items on the game that are the max reward for hitting level 40. It's insane. We've gotten one gameplay reward this entire year, besides obviously, you know, the extra badge and the 1+ arm sleeve, and that was the double core stuff, which was pretty cool. But besides that, we've got nothing but fast travel items, and I'm scared that 2K24 will be similar to that, because you guys know the #1 thing, in my opinion, that the game needs for me to enjoy it the most is to have an incentive to play the game, a reason to get on and go, I'm gonna try to grind for these rewards today. Of course, gameplay is up there as well, but you need to be incentivized. A lot of people like me want to get on and earn something by playing the game. Anyway, Solo said, I'm praying that 2K24 has a good legend reward. It's a lot more important than people may think. Now look, even if you don't grind for legend, back in the day when there was legend grinds in the game that actually mattered, numbers in the game were up. Even if people weren't going for legend, they were still interested in people getting legend, grinding for legend, things like that. They wanted to see what the reward is. They wanted to see people play with those +10 extra badges and things like that. So yes, it's important for the game to have a good legend reward. Now, we talked about previously in one of the last videos that crossplay may only be for playing against the other console. PlayStation versus Xbox. You can't do PlayStation and Xbox on the same team. Well, in the description of one of the descriptions that I got from Brutal Sim, this is from his video right here, it does say the game is changing, new gen only, introducing Pro Play, a ground-breaking new technology that directly translates NBA footage into 2K24 gameplay. Pro Play delivers animations and movements via on-court NBA action for a generational leap in authenticity. Now I want to talk about that after this as well, because we haven't talked about Pro Play a lot. But then anyway, it says crossplay is here. Grab your friends and enjoy the ultimate basketball experience in 2K24 thanks to crossplay between new generation consoles. Compete with or against players around the world in dynamic co-op matches, thrilling online tournaments, or casual pickup games. So now that could be worded in a way where somehow it's still not like you can play on the same team as someone on the other, you know, on crossplay. Who knows? But that does make me think more that yes, you are going to be able to play with people from different consoles on the exact same team. I would be very shocked, even though it's 2K, that you would not be able to play with someone on crossplay. Now, of course, in all the ads though, they are saying, oh, I can't wait to play my, you know, this person. I can't wait to pull up on these people. You can't run anymore. They never talk about playing on the same team. So that is interesting as well to note. But anyway, someone went to Twitter, and Special Jones, he said, 2K24 can't come soon enough. And Dazar, a 2K developer, said, oh yes it can. I need more time. Crying face emoji. So that's tough. You know, like obviously he's probably joking a little bit, but at the same time telling the truth. He needs a little bit more time because developers, I believe they only have around a 9-month window to get the game out. And these people every year have to come up with all these new things. So 2K has to copy and paste. They almost have to copy and paste because the game comes out, and I'm guessing that, you know, for a month or two, somewhere around there, the developers kind of stay on the game. They fix some issues, you know, some issues. They fix some issues, not all of them. And then after about 2 months, somewhere around there, they have to move on to the next game and make that game by the time the game is like a month away, because then the game has to be, you know, coming out. They got to have the trailers and all that, so they got to show everything that's in the game. And I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's looking rough. Like, we even see a developer himself saying he needs more time. So we'll see how 2K24 ends up, bro. You guys let me know your opinion on how you think 2K24 is going to be in the comment section down below. Now, J.A. Bridgeforth went to Twitter And he said, we had a demo for 2K17, which was the 4th game on next gen, and they were still creating last gen games. 24 is the 4th game on next gen, so there's no reason that we shouldn't get a demo regardless if they come out with a last gen game. So 21, 22, 23, 24, we are on the 4th game. 2K17 had a demo. A fellow creator in the 2K community told me why he thinks there's going to be a demo, but I'm not allowed to say that. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you guys. It doesn't necessarily matter because he doesn't 100% at all think that there is going to be a demo. But it does increase my chances of thinking that we will get a demo with all these things. You know, 2K17, 4th year, got a demo. We're on the 4th year. It's looking like there is a chance, a possibility. But for the first time ever, I wanted to talk to you guys about why we probably won't get a demo. Maybe won't get a demo, whatever you want to call it. So it's about to get tough out here, okay? People will see/experience gameplay which could turn them off. Now, I wrote this down for you guys so I didn't have to just, spitball. So people will see and experience gameplay which could turn them off, right? So you could be playing the demo and you're like, oh, I don't want to buy the game now. Instead, you have to buy the game and then you're like, oh, now I don't like it, but you already bought the game. Community Day people are playing a demo which they could want to be exclusive to those people. So as we seen last year, people that went to 2K Community Day, not all of them have sold their soul. Some people have, some people haven't. But those people, 2K is now showing that they are rewarding people that don't speak bad about the game or don't speak bad in public or don't speak bad a lot. You guys see what I'm saying, okay? They gave them access to play the game early, but not only play the game early, see the builder early. They had a non-disclosure agreement where last year they were able to, after like a week or two, they were the first ones, obviously, because we didn't even have the game. So the only people at Community Day were able to post what the builder looks like, which gives them lots of obviously very good views. They're able to play the game, show off the gameplay, new additions, things like that. So they could be wanting that to be exclusive to the people, and that also shows the community that you need to not speak bad about the game so you can go to these events and things like that. Now, the next one, people will lab builds and have less of a chance to mess up builds at launch, which would mean there's a lower chance someone makes another build that obviously 2K, gives them even more money. So 2K knows that if we have a demo, people are going to lab out the builder. They're going to figure out this is a good build, this isn't a good build. Obviously not 100% because we're not playing online games, so we can't necessarily go, okay, this is 100% going to be a good build when the game comes out. But you obviously have a better feel for it. People are able to see before the game comes out, this is what I'm making. So there's less chance of error. Obviously, people do make multiple builds anyway, but there's less chance of error on that first build. Everyone always never has the best first build at the end of the year versus, the first build you make can be very good. I've made lots of first best builds. Like in 2K20, as you're seeing right here, my first build was a slashing playmaker, which I loved. It was like my favorite build in the game. It turns out the best build in the game, well, a lot of people said the best build was the two-way slashing playmaker. So I was extremely close. And honestly, I preferred my slashing playmaker over the two-way anyway because the offense was better and I was just way more efficient. So it just depends, your play style and things like that. But what I'm saying is, at the beginning of the year, we don't have these tests from 2K Labs where we're able to see, because 2K Labs now shows us what's the best badges. You don't have to run this badge at silver because it works the same at bronze. And that's 2K's fault at the end of the day, obviously. But at the beginning of the year, creators can't know that. We're going off exactly what we see on the game. You see what I'm saying? So there's going to be less error if people are able to see. So I don't know, man, if there will be a demo or not. But this is something that has to be addressed. Someone tagged me on Twitter and he said, how is he still in the game? He stood out of bounds and got 20 turnovers. Look, guys, look, it's on the screen. 20 turnovers and didn't grade out. Bro had 20 turnovers standing out of bounds in the rec and did not grade out. We talked about this before and I didn't explain it necessarily correctly. I talked about there could be a vote to kick option and people were like, oh, well, what if I go in there by myself and there's 4 people on my team? There's a perfect solution for that. The only way you're able to kick someone, let's say at halftime it pops up and there's a vote to kick, or at the end of the first quarter, is if you have like a D or a D+. So you'd have to have a low teammate grade for that option to even pop up. Or what you could do, like we've talked about, is if you stand out of bounds and you get that offense in 3 seconds, you could lose an entire teammate grade. That would also change that. Or if you get 3 consecutive, offensive out of bounds or whatever, if you get 3 1/4 or 3 1/2, you get kicked out of the game. There's many things 2K could do. Now, I understand the other side where some people say, I load up in a rec game and people don't pass me the ball, so that's why I sell. I understand that, bro. I was in a rec game a few months ago where they were clearly playing buddy ball, this guy and his friend. He messaged me and my 2 friends that were in there and was like, y'all not getting the ball. And I was like, all right, cool. I blocked him. We took our win, and that was it. I moved on. I didn't sell him because I wanted my win at the end of the day, right? I wanted my level. I wanted my BC, all that type of stuff. I wanted my teammate grade, my stats. So I took my win. Although I didn't get the ball a lot and stuff like that, I blocked him, moved on with my day. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, take away these things for a few people that are the bad apples. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, should pie charts return to NBA 2K24? You guys let me know after we have seen free builds on 2K23. We have seen free builds on 2K22, 2K21 next gen. Do you prefer pie charts or the free charts? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, I don't necessarily care what 2K does with the builder. I do think for versatility, for different, you know, being able to see multiple different play styles, it is better to have a more role player type of build. Not a role player, not making Dylan Brooks or Draymond Green, but if you have a superstar builder, 2K has showed us they can't make it to where, oh, you're a superstar as Jokic and you're a superstar as Shaq. Like, you're basically going to end up around the same builds. For example, a 6'9" build like a LeBron. That's the builds that run this game, a lot of people say. And you do have like the 6'1s and stuff like that, but you have your 6'1", your 6'9", you know, your 7-foot center. There's not that many. In 2K20, bro, you could win comp games in wagers, you know, wagers like for money with 15 different builds. So that's what I enjoy more. But at the end of the day, I don't necessarily care. I'm still gonna do my thing, you know. So guys, click this video right here. There's only one video to click on the screen if you want to watch some 2K24 news, man. Click this video. It's your boy Badge Plug, bro. Click the video because it's ending right now. I'm about to stop talking and I'm out. Click the video.